Africa has been the center of the global interest since explorers from the Eurasia gave a thought about her. Billions of feet her trodden her surface in quest for one thing or another over millennia. Kingdoms have risen and fallen, leaving her still and unmoved. From the mundane cultures to phenomenal creations of art, Africa hoards 1,000,001 amazing facts, which can never be contained in any single video. However, it is apparent that every nation on the continent has just that one amazing, queer and exceptional fact we would find wonderful. Today's video just gets you the 54 wonders of Africa, with all nations listed in order of the alphabet. This collection has been carefully considered, making it really amazing and shareable. I hope you enjoy this video. Please add your free subscription today to get updates for every new video. 1. Despite being the largest country in Africa, only 12% of the 2.38 million square kilometers that make up Algeria is inhabited. The rest is occupied by the Sahara Desert. 2. Angola could be the origin of the Brazilian samba dance across the Atlantic Ocean. However, it is locally called samba dance. 3. As for Benin, it is interesting to know that 11% of the population practice the Vodun faith, whose part of the elements is the worship of snakes. There is even what is called the Temple of Serpents, which houses 50 royal snakes, plus it is legally acceptable. 4. Botswana is about the size of France, though only 2 million people inhabit it. She produces 17% of total world diamonds. 5. Burkina Faso is a friendly zone for booze lovers. Being there no functional legal policy in the country regulating alcohol consumption, you can order booze anywhere from as young as 13 years of age. 6. Burundians revere cattle horns and treat them as sacred. When a cow is slaughtered here, its horns are planted near the homestead, believed to bring about good luck. 7. With a wide geocultural diversity, Cameroon has over 230 spoken languages. That is pretty amazing for such a small country. 8. Welcome to Cape Verde, where there is a goat for every 2 people. Here, you can't eat in public without sharing your food. A good culture, I say. 9. Central African Republic is a richly endowed nation in terms of natural resources, but the poorest and heavily insecure. 1 in 3 people stands displaced. You can't probably be home anytime, and it is a sad situation. 10. In the Chadian Tibesti Mountains, there exists the Tubu tribe, who make the world's best camel racers. Just imagine a herd of camels zooming past you in a race. Would be really interesting. 11. Did you know that the closest neighbor to Comoros is France? How is this? You may also wonder. The reason is due to the island of Mayotte, which is an overseas department of France, 175 kilometers away from the island. 12. Did you know that due to long years of civil unrest in the Democratic Republic of Congo, automated teller machines started appearing in the country as late as 2010? Nonetheless, we have robocops, a tech innovation that is unique in Africa. 13. In the Republic of Congo, which many people distinguish as Congo Brazzaville, the average Congolese drinks up to 4 liters of pure alcohol per year. Pretty much, I bet. 14. Did you know that apart from being the 3rd saltiest water body in the world, Lake Assal of Djibouti is also the 3rd lowest place on Earth at 155 meters below the sea level? Her water is 10 times saltier than seawater. 15. Every other day, we wake up and brush our teeth, many times with toothpaste. Toothpaste actually originated in Egypt. 16. You will find the largest frogs in the world in Guinea. The Goliath frogs, which will grow up to 34 centimeters in length and weighing up to 3.2 kilograms. 17. When it is time for a meal, most of us will sit down to eat together. However, for some highland Eritreans, adults and children feed separately. This is almost odd. Why 18? We all have heard of the Game of Thrones movie. Its Richard E. Grant was born in Swaziland, which is called Eswatini today. 19. Ethiopia runs on its own calendar, with 13 months, and its own time. The Ethiopian day starts at 1 o'clock at sunrise and ends at 12 o'clock at sunset, which marks the beginning of night time. 20. Of all the gorillas in the world today, 8 in 10 are found in the Gabonese Republic. 21. Welcome to the Gambia, where citizens exercise their constitutional right of voting using marbles. 22. Ghanaian Verde Auto set the world record in 1991 for being the fastest backwards 100 meters runner, doing so in 13.6 seconds. In Guinea, formerly French Guinea, 80% of sick people first report to traditional healers. 24. Did you know that with the parents' consent, a girl can marry at as young as 14 years of age in Ivory Coast? 25. Jambo is a familiar phrase around the world, which is the Kenyan way of saying hello. On top of all things you know about Kenya, it would be new to know there is an all-women village in Kenya, Umoja Aso, in a place called Archer's Post in Samburu. It is a home to women and girls who have escaped domestic violence, early and forced marriages. And it was formed in 1990. 26. Being among the smallest countries in the world, Lesotho is also the world's highest nation, having a basal altitude of over 1,000 meters above the sea level. Consequently, this constitutional monarchy has been dubbed the Kingdom of the Skies. 27. Liberia's President George once played football in several European football clubs such as Chelsea, Monaco, Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain, before ascending onto the throne. 28. Libya isn't a new name to most of us. Remember the post-independence leader Muammar Gaddafi? At the time of his assassination, he was worth $200 billion. 29. Chameleons are a scary lot to interact with, but did you know that Madagascar is home to half the world population of chameleons? Quite a lot of them. 30. 20% of Malawi is actually covered in water, all that being called Lake Malawi. 31. Did you know that Mali was once called Sudan, when it was colonized by the French in 1898? Pretty interesting. 32. Did you know that Mauritania is home to the world's longest train? The train, called Iron Ore Train, which is 2.3 kilometers long. 33. Welcome to Mauritius, the home to sand with 7 different colors, dubbed the 7-colored Earths. 34. Did you know that Morocco is the world's largest producer of illegal hashish? Now you know. 35. Did you know that 1/2 the Mozambique population is below the age of 17 years? This is among the youngest populations in Africa. 36. The Dragon's Breath Lake in Namibia is the largest underground lake in the world, far much cooler than the hot Kalahari Desert above. Imagine the feel of diving in the cool, fresh water below. Quite a daring experience. You probably have heard about dinosaurs, the extinct colossal mammals that existed in the world many millions of years ago. Now Niger has its own dinosaur, the Nigersaurus or the Niger lizard, which existed around 121 million years ago. 38. The Yoruba community of Nigeria is famed for the highest incidence of twins in the world. It is alleged that, in Igbo Ora, a Yoruba town, every family has at least one twin. 39. Rwanda is home to 60% of the world mountain gorillas population, about 600 in 2018. Gorillas are perhaps the closest primates to man, sharing 97% of our genetic code. 40. Sao Tome and Principe is an island country where the mosquito is the most dreaded animal. The rest of Africa fears in the likes of lions and snakes, which are not found anywhere in this island. 41. Senegal, being led by Liverpool's international men football star Mani, carried the 2022 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON. It would be striking to know that football is not the favorite sport for the Senegalese, but wrestling, or lam is. 42. The Birds Island Lodge of Seychelles is home to the biggest and second oldest tortoise in the world. Esmeralda is his name and he is 170 years old. 43. A 12 by 6 inches giant snail inhabits Sierra Leone, the Ghana snail, which is a pet in some United States households. However, the mollusk is considered invasive in America. 44. Somali homes smell good, all for one goal of being welcoming to guests in most occasions.
Production.
45. South Africa has the most luxurious train in the world, the Rovos Rail 46. We all know the annual wild beast migration from Kenya into Tanzania, among the 7 wonders of the world. In South Sudan, around 1.3 million antelopes move across her landscape to find good grazing grounds. That is quite a big number. 47. Did you know that Sudan was partially a colony of Egypt, an African country, and the UK, gaining independence from the two in 1956? 48. Welcome to Tanzania, the home to the highest point and lowest point in Africa. How is this? You would probably wonder. The summit of Mount Kilimanjaro at 19,341 feet above the sea level is the highest point in Africa, while the depths of Lake Tanganyika run 1155 feet below the sea level. This is the second deepest lake in the world after Siberia's Baikal. 49. Meet the Togolese young men who eat dog meat and wrestle one another during their annual initiation ceremony at the town of Kana. 50. Did you know that the Mohatman people of Tunisia prefer living in underground pits? One pit could house up to 9 families, all escaping the scorching Saharan heat. 51. Meet Kayira Motors of Uganda, who are now manufacturing electric cars, buses. Designed by Makerere University students. Uganda is pulling quite a big one this time. 52. Ever heard of the near-blind Zambian rats that can sense magnetic fields in their eyes? These are the amazing Ansell's mole rats. 53. Did you know that Zimbabwe has the most official languages in the world? I shall give you the honor of naming the 16. They are Chia, Chibaru, English, Kalanga, Khoisan, Nambia, Nda, Ndembele, Shangani, Shona, Sign Language, Sato, Tonga, Swana, Venda and Xhosa. 54. Imagine playing with ostriches in Western Sahara. It could give you a hint of how it would feel to ride an ostrich on some farm in North Korea. Thank you so much for holding up so far. Africa is really an amazing place to be, as we have seen. I am quite sure you loved this long episode. Please share with friends and family. It is such an honor to be partnering with you. Please ensure you like and subscribe to the channel so updates will be delivered right on your device's home screen. See you in future episodes. Bye. Take care.